Hi. Today is Friday, August 23rd, 2024. And I wanted to come on here and talk about something that has been rolling in my head for numerous weeks because a friend asked me, what do you consider being successful? And my first reaction, well, I can't say my first reaction because I'm still in the mindset. I'm chipping away at it, but it is money, right? It's in the industry. Anyone who gets to speak at a conference or people that you follow for motivation and you see that are hugely successful, you regard as they're making a lot of money. And, when I was growing up, my father wasn't around for very long. I had him for less than a year. But so I grew up with my mom and my sister, and my sister went to work every day and brought home the money, and she was a bus driver, so we didn't have very much. And I don't think that is what bothers me so much. I've been married for 26 years. I think it's 26 years, a long time. And we do have 3 kids. So when I was looking for a daycare to, take care of them when they were young, what I was making working as an executive assistant would have cost that much to put them into daycare. So we decided that I was going to stay home and take care of them. And, we struggled, but it was the best decision that I stood home and I raised them. He was out, he was making his money, he was, rising in the ranks, and he didn't really need to take care of the kids or worry about the kids. Of course he took care of the kids, but he didn't have to worry about the kids because I was there. Doctors, extracurricular activities, whatever needed to be done, dinner, bed, reading, baths, everything. I handled all of that. But as the kids grew up, and year after year, he was working more, he was doing more, and we started to grow apart. And it did come to a point when we moved to Texas, it came to a point that I wanted to leave. I wanted a separation, a divorce, whatever. I wanted to go. And what went through my head was, number one, there is no way I'm not going with my kids. They're my life. That is what I do. That's who I am. A mom, But I wasn't going to do that and depend on him for anything. I wanted to be able to make enough money to support myself and not need his money. Not to say I wouldn't take alimony, I wouldn't take child support, not that. But I didn't want to depend on him for that. And I stood with the relationship to say that when he realized I was very serious, he found a counselor. We went and we started growing back together, and he understood me better. I understood him better, but that wasn't the point. The point is that I wanted to be able to have that freedom. If I was going to stay with the relationship, I wanted to stay because I wanted to, not because I had to. And so with this business that I'm growing, that kind of, I think, stuck in the back of my head that I'm not successful unless I'm making X amount of dollars and I am able to do the things I want to do with my money, my time, right? But the same friend, and she's awesome, she really is, but she started to remind me that success is not exactly just money based, right? So a business doesn't make that kind of money in the first year or the second year. I guess if you're really good and you know about business and you know how to take care of that kind of stuff, you could probably grow it that quickly in 2 years, 2.5 years. I don't. I never did. I was, like I said, an executive secretary. I never dealt with the true business aspects and what that meant, right? So here I am 2 years down the line. I'm not making what I would consider to be a lot of money. Am I making more than I did last year? Yes. Yes, I have. Have I doubled that? No, not yet. But Q4 is right around the corner, so we'll see. But the point is, I go to Motivations in Minutes in the morning every day. So the quote today was, success is about the journey, not the destination. So basically, if I want to make this amount of money and I'm making this amount of money, it's not that I'm not successful. It's that I haven't reached my ultimate goal, right? And I shouldn't be taking away those items that I have initiated, that I have learned, that I've become stronger in, away from myself, and say that's not a success, right? It is. It absolutely is a success. A success. Absolutely it is. And my mind frame should be that I am already successful and that this goal over here, I will get there, because every small increment that I push forward towards gets me closer to that destination. And every single step that I'm taking is a success. I am open-minded. I'm willing to try whatever it takes to make me a better business person, to make me a better person, to understand who I am. And if I don't like that about me, to change it, right? So I was listening to a podcast yesterday, and this gentleman was saying that that you need to say no to a lot more things so that you can do the things that push you forward. You have to have very strict boundaries. So I have proven to myself that with my sleeping regimen, I can absolutely push through a high without the defeated complex, or I'm so tired, or what did I screw up this time, right? So and as a matter of fact, I woke up high this morning. My CGM, I guess, it was time to change, but I was already sleeping in bed. I didn't hear it go off. And I slept through it. And this morning I was high, but I came to work. I felt good. I pushed through it. It is the afternoon and I'm no longer high. Those boundaries are so important, for being able to push through what you need to do. If you're not getting enough sleep, if you're not taking care of yourself, if you're eating like crap, if you don't drink enough water, all of these things add up to moments that your depression or the feeling of being a loser, can get you. And that is not where you want to be, right? So I give myself credit for how far I've come. I'm not sure how I will be able to look at myself as a success yet, but I'm working on that. I am working on that. And I hope that you will join me on that journey. And please do not forget the slight edge. This is something I follow all the time. I have a humongous list of things that need to get done. Maybe not need, but I want to get done, absolutely. So I am slight edging everything, from clearing out my email account to fixing upstairs up so that I can move everything upstairs and have everything on one level. That it is going through slight edging. Whether I set 5-minute timers, whether I set a half a day, whether I set, 30 minutes, an hour, it doesn't matter. I'm still getting to touch every single one of those items on my list on a regular basis. And it's not sitting there waiting for this humongous hunk of time that I'm just not going to find. You know, the business needs my attention, and I cannot step away for a month and think that it's going to flourish, because it won't. You have to be consistent. And so I wanted to put that out there because it is rolling through my head. And I know that I'll work it out. I know that I'll get it done. And I know that this business is going to be successful. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I will see you on Monday, and let me know whatever you're thinking. Give me ideas. Write them down in the comments. I'll talk to you on Monday. Bye.